first up this morning, have you ever thought about what you might do if you found out you're going to receive a whole lot of money, say from an inheritance, legal settlement, big gift, like maybe winning the lottery?
Well, today, the best plan of action for your money if one day that just happens to you. Kara Kaiser is the managing director of BMO Wealth Management here in Milwaukee, and she's here today with more on the topic, which is called a sudden windfall, a blessing or a curse. I would hope it's a blessing, but I don't know. Good to see you.
Great to see you as well.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
So this is great. I love the lottery. I'm willing to play it. I'm hoping to win someday. So I'm all in this.
And winning the lottery, keep playing and let me know if you win, and I bet you'll have lots of followers around you when you do.
Yeah, I just don't want it to go public.
Friends.
Yep, it's true. So what happens? You get a big windfall of potential, but there's other things that Molly mentioned: accident, settlement. It could be maybe even divorce, different things like that. So what do you do?
Sure, all of those types of things are examples of financial windfalls, right? Any person can come into an unexpected and unplanned acquisition of assets that can really financially alter somebody's lives. Inheritance would be another one. In fact, we're coming upon a time in history where we will have the largest transfer of assets ever recorded. So over the next 30 years, we're expecting $30 trillion of assets will transfer from baby boomers to Gen Xers and millennials.
Yeah, because baby boomers were better savers than the new generation.
They
a lot of
they
people.
just might be, right?
Okay, so let's say that this happens because a lot of people can't imagine winning the lottery, but it's much more likely that some of these other life circumstances, like an inheritance, for example, or some type of settlement might happen. What do you do with the money? Because I think people tend to sort of sometimes make impulsive decisions.
You're right. So it is a fact that some people, when they suddenly come into wealth, it's overwhelming, right? And this can lead to overspending. It can lead to becoming suspicious of people around you, and generally some poor decision-making skills, poor decisions that might lead to personal conflicts and sometimes financial ruin. So you said, what should you do? The best first thing people can do is nothing.
See, that shocks me.
Yep.
Because you don't want people to know, or why?
No,
You don't want to go out and buy that
it's
fancy
easier
car.
said than done. No, it's not about not knowing. It's that, a windfall of money can evoke a lot of different emotions. I mean, if you win the lottery, like you said, that would be exhilarating, perhaps, right? But what if, like you said earlier, you gain that windfall from perhaps a divorce, maybe an accident settlement, or an inheritance? That might have feelings of a whole different situation, right? And you can be tempted to spend that money impulsively and immediately, but that can prove to be unwise and ineffective in hindsight.
I like the idea of doing nothing, because a lot of people think, oh, if I won the lottery, I'd quit my job.
Right.
Well, maybe
we would never do that.
Right, never. And maybe that sounds good in that week or that month, but then you might later regret your job, because your job gives you more than just financial. It gives you more than income. So you might make life decisions. Moving, for example.
Take some time and think about how might this newfound wealth affect me, my family, and what do I want to do with it? Maybe your goals and your priorities change. That's perfectly normal. But taking some time and kind of taking it in, just park the money. It'll still be there. And then think about, what's this going to do for our family, and make a good plan so that you make good decisions. Because the other thing you have to do is manage the expectations of those around you too. So others don't go quit their jobs.
Right.
And that wasn't maybe really in your plan.
Right.
Is there any rule of thumb, what you should maybe be able to spend on yourself and do something fun with, and the rest that you want to put away?
Yeah, you
like
bet.
A percentage?
So the first thing many people want to do is they want to pay off their debt. And that's a really good idea, especially if you've got some high interest debt. Next thing I think you want to do is make sure you've got kind of that emergency slush fund, that cash fund, that you've always have that available should you need it. Then you can start thinking about, what are my financial priorities, and put together a financial action plan that can achieve all of your financial goals, and then you'll be kind of set. And really a must-do at this point is updating your estate plan and your business succession if you've got a family business. Very important.
And getting a new hairdo. That's really important too.
That might be on your list of priorities. Absolutely.
Yeah, because if you win the lottery, everybody just want to interview you on TV.
Get a wig, a really great wig.
Style going on. Do you share your email address with people so that they can email you confidentially about not just this, but what are other good questions for people to send your way?
So any type of, if you've got any questions around finances, I mean, what we really do is put together a comprehensive wealth plan for people, whatever their situation might be. The sudden acquisition of wealth, or just the general accumulation, and here you are, how do I manage that? Particularly as we've had market volatility, people have kind of put their hand up and said, hey, you guys do this day in, day out. Please, would you do this for me? So a good wealth plan is going to take into account your financial planning for retirement, tax planning, family education, philanthropy, business succession, all of those types of things. We get to know you better than anyone else, understand your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, and put you on a path for financial success.
I like that. Here is that email so that people can get in touch with you and confidentially ask questions about wealth, especially if you win the lottery or have some type of windfall. You got to know what to do. You can email Kara at kkaiser.morningblend@bmo.com. Always great to see you. Good topic.
Thanks for
I
having me.
like that. Thank you.